This is Thais with Julia Security. As part of our Cybersecurity Awareness Month celebration, we'll be presenting a new video every week of October on a variety of topics. Today, our topic is ransomware. Typically, you hear about what ransomware is, what it does, and how to prevent it. We want to take a different approach and give you a visual of how a ransomware attack looks and what steps you should take when it happens.
Ransomware is a form of malware that blocks access to a computer or server until a ransom is paid to the attacker, most often in cryptocurrency. Most often, the attacker will remotely encrypt your data, and the data can only be decrypted with the numerical key that the attacker holds. There are numerous ways ransomware can be delivered to your computer, and it can be difficult to tell when one has been uploaded to your network. However, there are some early warning signs you can watch out for. This phase is called obtaining access. These warning signs include phishing emails, increase in spam emails, repeated failed login attempts, password attacks, and existing system vulnerabilities. Phase 2 is when the hacker will discover the network and deploy malware on other computers inside the organization. Also, the hacker will exfiltrate data. This means the hacker will steal data from organization devices, computers, and mobile phones through the malware distributed in the previous phase. Phase 3 is deployment of the ransomware. This is the visible stage of when the malware is used to encrypt the data and remove access to computer systems.
For this scenario, we're going to be an employee at a small industrial facility of over 100 employees. I received an email appearing to be from my insurance company with a link. I click the link and look at the page, but nothing appears to happen. During this time, in the background, a ransomware bug is being installed on my computer. Some time goes by with no issue, but suddenly my screen freezes. A few of my nearby coworkers are experiencing the same thing. Suddenly, my screensaver turns black with the message on the screen. The message reads, "Your network has been penetrated. Your important data is encrypted. In 72 hours, we will store your data and you will be unable to decrypt anything unless you comply. Download the browser below, follow the instructions, and deliver us $5 million in Bitcoin within 72 hours, and we will give you a decryption key." So step 1, immediately contact your IT team. Even if you don't click any links, maybe you received a suspicious email or it appears someone is trying to log in with your credentials. Contact your IT team and let them know what's going on. Once the encryption or data erasure process is complete, typically a ransom note will display on the target system or computer with instructions on how to pay the ransom and release the system. The note will normally include a ransom amount, the deadline to pay, and the payment method that must be used, likely in cryptocurrency. Step 2, leave the workstation intact. Do not unplug any devices or download anything until all the proper stakeholders are aware of the situation. At this point, it will be unknown what damage may occur from unplugging devices or downloading anything. So what happens next? My company's network has been breached. Our operations have been completely halted and employees from other sites are reporting the same issues. The IT team has been notified and is working to contact company executives. One question remains at the forefront. Should we pay the ransom? Step 3, assess the situation. The decision to pay or not pay absolutely has to be a conjoint effort. This decision should not be made immediately or by a single person within the company, but time is of the essence and a decision must be made before the deadline. Now the executives are aware of the situation and the IT team is monitoring the network. We now have 2 scenarios: paying or not paying the ransom. It's critical to remember we are dealing with cyber criminals and there is no guarantee when we will receive the decryption key, if we receive it at all. We must also remember that even if the network is recovered, it could take weeks or longer to reestablish control, secure the network, and bring operations fully back online. Step 4, collaborate with the appropriate teams, and make a decision. The company brings in its legal team and hires a cybersecurity firm. In scenario 1, the company agrees to pay the ransom. The cybersecurity firm sends a negotiator to maintain contact with the attacker. The finance team brings together the ransom in Bitcoin. The negotiator follows the instructions, transfers the Bitcoin, and receives the decryption key. It'll take a few weeks to decrypt the server across all the sites and fully restore operations. In scenario 2, the company refuses to pay the ransom. Company executives bring in the legal team and hire a cybersecurity firm and cyber legal counsel. They also contact their local FBI field office. The IT team knows the company has offline data backups and believes the data can be restored. The cybersecurity firm will scan the network and attempt to find where the network is compromised, reduce the surface damage, and secure any vulnerabilities they find before the deadline. Finally, let's talk about solutions for these attacks. The key to combating ransomware is prevention. It is critical for organizations to train employees on what to do in case of a ransomware attack and create a plan should any form of cyber attack occur. Cybersecurity insurance is a sound investment for companies should they decide to pay a ransom. Organizations can protect themselves with a threat detection and monitoring solution, which can help detect and track a ransomware before it ever happens. Thank you for joining us today. Please stay tuned every Thursday of October for a new video.